Can you hear me now?
Got you now.
All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome on this Tuesday, April 16th, 2024. It is playoff season now, season number 3 for the Holy Savior Menard Central Lady Eagles softball team here at the Nest. We were in Alexandria, Louisiana, home of Holy Savior Menard Central High School and the Lady Eagles. The Nest is busy today. We've got crowd coming in. Menard fans are pouring in, and we got some University High School fans. The Lady Cubs are in town for their second round and second game of the playoffs. The Lady Eagles are playing in the second round, but it's their first game in the playoffs. Joining me, I'm Tom Boucher, alongside Causey, the school resource officer, but he's not in uniform today.
No, sir.
Got the day off, and joining me up in the booth, decked out in his Menard regalia.
Yeah, I was told last week that I couldn't work for Tom anymore because I was maxed out on K-Time, so here I am.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So we get the pleasure of having Causey in the booth taking care of us up here and taking care of you out there in live stream land. We are waiting for the prayer and the national anthem. You can see the team, and they'll do the lineups. See, the coaches just finished visiting with the umpires. The Lady Cubs. You want to give us the lineup while they're calling it out for the Lady Cubs, Causey?
Leading off for the Cubs is going to be the shortstop, A. Harvey. Batting second, playing second, number 9, L. Harvey. Batting third, playing right field, number 12, C. Lowe. Batting in the cleanup, playing third base, G. Fontenot.
Ev Bozeman.
Batting fifth, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name. She's the catcher, number 18.
Do you have the little cards? All right, go
Batting
ahead.
sixth, playing left field, A. Underwood. In the circle, K. Maloney, number 14. Batting eighth, center fielder, M. Jackson. And batting ninth, playing first base, H. Shear.
And for the Lady Eagles coming up, Emma Davis, number 20, is the leadoff hitter. She is going to be starting at second base. As you see them, as they get called out, they'll run out and take their spots. That's Sawyer Shelton batting second at center fielder, number 18. Sophie Giordano, number 5, will be batting third, and she'll be at third base. Addie Wright, number 17, will bat fourth, and she'll be at first. Emily DeSalle, number 9. This is the story of the day. The shortstop, she was not expected to start from a hamstring pull from the Oakdale game, the final district game. But she is in the starting lineup, and I know the team is happy about that. Kate Perotti, the catcher, number 1. Number 7, batting 7, Kaylee Medvin, the pitcher. Number 13, Season Fiasconero in right field. Number 10, and Annabelle Drago, left fielder, number 12. Now we'll have the prayer and the national anthem. pausing for the national anthem.
Flag is straight out with the wind blowing today.
Now they're turning it up. Hopefully you can hear it. The home of the Lady Eagles of Holy Savior Menard Central High School in Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm Tom Boucher, and joining me in the booth is Causey, the resource officer here at the school, and he has the night off. And I invited him to join us in the booth. Sophia Scully, our intern, and she's a 4-year player here at Menard. She will not be joining me tonight. She's got prior duties, so I'm really happy that we have Causey up in the booth with me. He's going to be keeping the book. Causey, I'm going to go through that starting lineup because I did not start the day without making a mistake right off the bat. I was muted when I was going through everything on that, but you were not. So we heard the ULab lineup. Emma Davis will lead us off when we are on offense. She's at second base. At center field, Sawyer Shelton will bat second. Sophie Giordano will bat third. She's at third base. Addie Wright will bat fourth, and she's playing first. Emily DeSalle, the story of the day, number 9. She'll be at shortstop. Her hamstring looks healthy. She looks healthy. She's back in the lineup, and I know that is great news for the Lady Eagles. They're excited. Kate Parati, the catcher, number 1. Kaylee Medvin, the pitcher, number 13, will bat 7th. Season Fiascanero, the right fielder, will be in 8th batting order, and Annabelle Drago, number 9, who's been swinging the bat really well lately, is going to be batting in the 9th position, playing left field. So we're getting set for the start of this game. Leading off is Harvey, the shortstop, number 5. And want to thank our sponsors, Valex Federal Credit Union, the title sponsor for the 2nd year in a row. And then we watch the second pitch here. She left her bat out. There's a high pitch, but left the bat out. So 1-1 the count early in the game. This is the University Lab, the number 13th ranked team going against Menard, number 4. This is Menard's first game in the playoffs. They've been off for about a week and a half. Here's the pitch. There's a slap ball, and Lainey Smith getting out of the way as it bounced off the brick wall. She's got that timed out. University Lab played on the 11th, just 5 days ago. They got to play at home against Acadiana Renaissance Charter and won 16-1 in a very short game. But they are strike 3. Kate Parati caught it.
She's out.
And she is out. They're calling her out.
No, he called her. It bounced. He calling it safe on first base.
Kate didn't.
Let's see what.
He pointed down, but Kate caught the ball.
Yeah, I think the ball hit the ground, then she caught it, which is still, it's a live ball by rule. You have to catch it in the air. If it bounces, then you catch it, it's still a live ball. And
nice job by Addie Wright coming in and telling Kate Parati, shake it off, no big deal.
And that's what it's going to be.
But she, her instinct was to get out and throw it. And I guess when you've got that, you just kind of look at it and say, I'm going to throw it anyway, just to make sure. They should make that a habit after every strikeout, just throw it down to first anyway. There she is going down the throw. Nice throw by Kate Parati, and that's exactly, if you watch the coaches show Around the Diamond with Coach Scully live from Buffalo Wild Wings, he talked about the speed that this team has, that they will run and run and run. And you saw the speed getting down to first base, and now the stolen base at second.
Strike there.
Parati's got a nice arm. Got a runner at second, nobody out. As the U-High Cubs trying to jump out to a lead here early in the game. Got a nice, we'll get a shot of the crowd here. Look at the boys baseball team, the undefeated district champs in their division. District 4 2A, they went undefeated and will host a playoff game. Lady Eagles ranked number 4, playing in this second round game. If they can win this one, they'll play at home next week or later this week, probably on Friday.
Friday or Saturday, Coach Gully's shooting for.
He'd like to play Friday and not the weekend if he can get it in. We'll go through the brackets a little bit in between innings. Lady Eagles just need an out here. It's a 2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the second baseman, number 9. That's hard. 2 Harveys in a row.
If I had to guess, I would say they were sisters.
I would guess. You know, the possibility they both bat left-handed. They might be twins.
Might be twins.
2 Harveys don't make a right, though. Let's get the strikeout. Strike 3. There we go.
1 out.
Out number 1. Big strikeout for Kaylee Medvin. Medvin's really good on the mound. Celebrated earlier this year 400 strikeouts. She's just a freshman. This is a young team. Only one senior, number 9, DeSalle, playing shortstop. Good to see her out. There's a strike. Medvin looks on her game in this one. She looks focused in. She talked to us a little bit, Causey, out at Buffalo Wild Wings, talking about how she does not want to be, talk to anybody prior to the game.
Right.
Nice high pitch. Number 12 couldn't lay off of that. The right fielder low. 1 out, runner at second for the Lady Cubs. I want to say hello to all of our Baton Rouge folks, the University High fans joining us. Ooh, that was close.
Just a little high.
If we've got Bill Bush tuning in or watching, I know Molly doesn't play, but she is a star on the stage for the U-High Cubs. There's a fly ball out to Annabelle Drago, caught in foul territory, and there's the crowd I was talking about, the baseball team here cheering them on. A nice job by Drago for the second out. She's been playing really well out there, and she's just an 8th grader.
Any fly ball today is going to be a challenge with the way the wind's blowing straight out.
If you joined us, you couldn't hear the national anthem, but I had the flag showing, and it is going to fly out of the park. And Causey, you didn't bring your glove, did you?
I'm barehanded.
I moved the plexiglass, actually moved the table that we had, the little floor aspect of it, and made a whole floor here so we could have the camera up close and I could pan with that.
Right.
With that table, aspect of the scaffolding there, I couldn't really get a good position and run everything else. Want to thank Insight Audio and Video and Security for the hotspot we have, as we don't have any internet out here at the field yet. Hopefully next year we'll have it. Boom. Oh, inside pitch looked good.
Must have been inside just a little bit.
Parati doing a nice job. 2-1 the count. 2-1 to count on the 4th batter, third baseman, number 19. But folks out of Baton Rouge tuning in, we are 446 Sports. There's got a piece of it. 2-2 the count. But we are 446 Sports, an independently owned outfit by Doug Gann. And he started it a couple of years ago, and we had 5 teams doing 5 high schools here during football season. We do basketball, softball, baseball. We've got the ASOL championships coming up at the end of the month. That's the homeschoolers. There's a foul ball down the right field line, first base line. And we are the home team, the voice of the Eagles. Whether it be basketball, football, or softball. And we have our own team doing the baseball games this year as well. But we do home games for softball and basketball. There's strike three. Went down looking. Kaylee Medlin getting the strikeout. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after these messages. Nothing to score as we move to the bottom half of the lineup, of the inning. And the Lady Eagles coming up. That's going to be Davis, Sawyer Shelton, and Giordano when we come back.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back live in Alexandria, Louisiana. You see it on your screen. It says halftime sponsor because that's during football season. But for softball, the Wilder Group Real Estate, your friends in real estate. Rusty Wilder Broker, office number 318-625-7475, located at 3516 Parliament Court, Alexandria, Louisiana. 71303 is where the office is located. For all your real estate needs, selling, buying, you need something, we've got it for you. We've got realtors who treat you as friends because you are. And I'm one of those realtors. You can see there on the screen, 318-792-6755. I'm Tom Boucher. But we thank the Wilder Group for being the sponsor of our pregame. Sometimes we don't get it all in, but we wanted to make sure we got that in. We will give you a shot of the outfield as some of the baseball team is starting to make their way into the outfield and backing their trucks up to get a good shot from left center field. And they better watch out. Cars can get hit. Emma Davis at the plate leading it off, second baseman.
They're going to have to wait, because that's about 35 miles an hour right there. Going to have to be patient and do a lot of waiting.
Have to wait and see if they have anything faster. That was the one thing that kind of threw them off in the airline game was the off-speed pitch of the Rachel girl when she came into the game. There's a bunt. Emma Davis using her speed, and she does not beat it out. Nice play by the pitcher for the first out. That ball went straight up to the pitcher and didn't make her work hard enough. It needs to go down the third baseline. She didn't get out of the box very well either. It didn't look like she was moving as fast as she normally does.
I'm going to give a shout out to the umpiring crew from the Leesville Association. You got David McConaughey on the plate, Loie Wilson at first, and Paul Swindell on the third base line.
Now there's some inside scoop that we don't always have whenever we do the games, and you got a three-person crew because of the playoffs. And that's great to have them on the lines as well as behind the plate. Thank you for that, Causey.
Yes, sir. I'm good friends with the assignment secretary in Leesville, so I got all their names. And
there you go. Well, you got 3-0 count. 3-0 count on Shelton. Shelton's starting to get her speed back a little bit. She injured her knee during basketball season. First started when she finally started out here in softball. She was wearing a knee brace, and about a week and a half ago got the approval from the doctors to take it off. And they call that a low strike.
That's low.
Wallace Eye Center and Associates are the sponsors of our scoreboard. We want to thank them. They've been the sponsor of our school boards for the last couple of years. And again, I was telling you, we are 446 Sports. You can find us online. That should be ball 4, huh? Oh, 3-2. Okay.
I missed a strike somewhere.
3 full count to Sawyer Shelton. More baseball team backing up. There's a foul ball down the third baseline. I got to remember
Come on, Coach
to actually
Marks.
run camera.
You need to make a play there.
Jordan Marks, the head baseball coach, out here supporting the softball team. I see the head football coach and athletic director, David Perkins, making his way out to the left third base sideline, left field fence row, which is where he hangs out. There's a shot. That's a fair ball up the middle by Sawyer Shelton. A nice single by Sawyer. Runner at first, one out for the Lady Eagles. Emma Davis thrown out at first by the pitcher on a bunt. And this brings up Sophie Giordano, the third baseman and junior on this team.
Let's see if Coach Gully's got Sawyer stealing on his first pitch.
I don't know if she's got her.
See if he's going to be aggressive or let Sophie swing the bat.
If she's got enough speed yet.
Yeah, she still hadn't 100% from her knee injury.
If this were last year, she'd be gone.
Correct.
She had several inside the park home runs last year, and we had them. There's a shot. Hey, for all you University High fans out there, the Cubs fans, Lady Cubs fans, if you're watching, thank you for tuning in to 446 Sports. I'm Tom Boucher, alongside the resource officer, Causey, here at Menard. You know you're important when you only have to go by one name, and everybody knows your name. So Causey is here, but you can go to the 446sports.com website, go to Stream Nation, tell all your Cubs fans if they didn't get a chance to watch this game, they can go back and watch it. Catch it live, go to Facebook, YouTube, type in and search for 446 Sports Menard, and it'll pull it up and they can watch the game. So text everybody and tell them to tune in to catch the game no matter where they are. Watch on a phone, an iPad, on their laptop, or watch it on your TV, on your smart TV. And we'll archive every game we've ever done is out there to be watched in Stream Nation portion of the 446sports.com website. YouTube, X, and Facebook are the three platforms that we broadcast live on. There's a high fly ball coming our way, caught in left field. Sawyer Shelton got to go back, not tagging up.
Nice play by the left fielder.
That's number 2.
Out number 2.
Out number 2, and number 2 on their team. That left fielder is Underwood. So at the plate, Addie Wright, the first baseman for the Lady Eagles. So far, both teams have put a runner on. There's Shelton going down, sliding in safe. Nice job by Shelton. Move her from first to second. Great job. Let me pan over here real quick so you can see the crowd that's building over there. You can see the baseball team up against the fence. Addie Wright hoping to give them a souvenir. With this wind blowing out, it is straight blowing out at straight center field, left field, you name it. Just get it up in the jet stream, and that ball will carry. You can see our sponsors up in the top right-hand corner. These folks, these businesses are the ones who make 446 Sports available. Free of charge. You can subscribe on Facebook, on YouTube rather, and you'll get notifications every time we go live with any of our sports. Over 300 games we will broadcast live. Caught by the center fielder for the third out. Nobody scores as we end the first inning tied with goose eggs on the board. We're back in a moment with the second inning right after these messages.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
In Alexandria, Louisiana, the Ladies' Nest here at Holy Savior Menard Central High School. Tom Boucher with Causey bringing you live action of Holy Savior Menard Central High School softball. Baseball team off today, and they were allowed to come out, and they have filled the left field fence row as well as the back end of pickup trucks and Jeep-like vehicles as they are hanging over the center field fence, as we showed you earlier. This is Veb Salmon, the catcher, number 18 at the plate. Is it number 18?
Yeah, number 18.
Okay.
The catcher. Got 1 ball, 1 strike count.
Got a good crowd here today. They beat Acadian Renaissance Charter 16-1 on the 11th, just 5 days ago. And we got this one right here, number 13, U-High Lab, University Lab, located on the campus of LSU, against number 4, Holy Savior Menard Central High School, the Lady Eagles. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Notre Dame and Parkview Baptist. They will start in about 15 minutes in Baton Rouge at Parkview. Foul tip.
Got a full count.
Full count, 3-2. In that bracket, they're in the top half of the bracket with Calvary Baptist, the number 1 seed. They're taking on Beekman Charter. And then we also have Fisher taking on Patrick Taylor Science Technology. They had a bye, and Fisher beat St. Mary's Academy 18-1. Calvary Baptist had a bye, and Beekman Charter beat Loyola Prep 11-0. A lot of blowouts in that first round. So unfortunately, Menard wins this game and the next one. They will have to meet the number 1 seed, Calvary Baptist, in the semis. Last year here at the Nest was a quarterfinal matchup, and Calvary bested us then. In fact, our intern Sophia Scully was a member of that team. Strike 3 went down looking. There you go. What did we talk about, Causey? That was Kate Perotti on the strikeout, throwing it down to first anyway.
Just need to get in the habit of doing that. A lot of teams, I see a lot of catchers do that. Just, you never know.
Never know. It happened in the first inning. First batter swung at a pitch. It hit the ground and then went into Perotti's glove, and she ran down the first, and Perotti didn't throw it. And she was called safe because the ball hit the ground before Perotti caught it. So it was a live ball. She ended up stranded at second, thank goodness, as Kaylee Methvin struck out the side. Actually, 2 strikeouts and then the fly out.
Struck out 3, and the left fielder flew out to left fielder in foul territory.
Yeah, I guess technically you give her a strikeout on 3, but she took the base on the live ball.
Correct. 2 balls, 1 strike. On number 2, A. Underwood, the left fielder.
1 out here in the top of the 2nd inning. It's a 7-inning game unless we end up tied. There's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Methvin's in the zone for sure. I remember in the Glenmora game, and then not necessarily against, well, she did start rough against Airline, but in that first game, Mamu, she started slow. It was an 11 o'clock start. A Saturday ago?
Right, last Saturday.
And but it just that, not the same motivation as you have playing in the playoffs.
So this is your 3rd season of the year.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss.
2nd strikeout of the inning, and the throw down to first just to confirm it. Addie Wright now needs to practice standing on the bag.
That's 5 Ks out of 6 batters. Your next batter is going to be your pitcher, Kay Maloney, number 14.
2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning. No score yet in the game. Both teams in the first inning had a runner reach. In fact, had a runner reach second.
Pop foul ball right between the pitcher and the catcher. Went foul.
Sawyer Shelton, the only hit in the game so far, as as she hit a single to center field, stole second for A. Harvey in the top of the first inning. She, as we talked about, struck out, but the ball hit the ground and she beat the throw. But it actually was not a throw to first and was safe, and then immediately stole second base on the first pitch. You can probably hear it. It is a heavy wind blowing in
Straight out of the south.
to the outfield, right in our faces. We're going to be windburned by the end of this game, Causey. But you can hear it in our microphones. Thank goodness for the wind screens. There's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strike on the count. Just a little. I was talking to Coach Scully this week about their leadoff hitter, and he said that she's got 160 consecutive stolen bases, which the one tonight makes 161. That's very impressive.
That is.
She hasn't been thrown out.
Ooh, almost caught her.
Change up, just must have missed outside just a little bit.
2-2, the count to Maloney. 7th batter in the lineup for the Lady Cubs. There's strike three. Ring her up.
Hey, strikeout
Going down looking. Kaylee Medvin with her 7th strikeout, 6th strikeout.
6 strikeout out of 7 batters.
Struck out the side on both sides. It's a 0-0 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning, back right after these messages.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
There's the throwdown. That usually means we are about ready to start the bottom half of the inning. And the big slugger, Causey, we better get our hands ready as gloves as Emily DeSalle, the 5th batter in the lineup for the Lady Eagles, coming to the plate. Number 9, the shortstop.
I may need to
She
put
is
the
a
book down
slugger.
until after she gets through batting so I can get ready to catch this home run she's about to hit.
Either that or use the book to knock it down.
As a shield.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm guarding my equipment. I don't need to buy new equipment. I don't have insurance on this stuff.
No, sir, and it's not cheap.
No, it's not. So earlier this year, when we talked to Emily at Buffalo Wild Wings in the Round the Diamond with Coach Scully, Laney Smith, and Julio Ortiz, they joined us. Both of them joined us Sunday night from Buffalo Wild Wings. She said the first 2 strikes are hers. So she is gunning for the fence on the first 2 pitches that she likes. And the 3rd strike is for the team. And when you got a slugger like that, you go ahead and let her hurry up. There's a fly ball out. That's going to be at the fence. It hits the fence off the wall. Throw's going to come in. DeSalle, she's healthy, and she's got a double.
Looked like she grabbed the back of her hamstring there. She's
Pulling
coming
in.
to second base. Maybe it's not nothing. Nice double to lead off the inning.
Unfortunately, she's not one of the players that you can courtesy run for.
Correct.
I think you pull her out one. Yeah, you can tell she's still bothered by it. She wasn't barreling into second, but the deep enough shot to get her to second. Coming up is Kate Perotti. She's got power. She's a little thing, but there's a stretch that hamstring.
Yeah, you can tell she's not 100%. She's still feeling the effects of it.
Yeah. Kaylee's had a couple this year. Kate's got one. It was a 3-run dinger. Her first at-bat as an 8th grader was a home run.
3 or 4 games.
Sure has.
She's starting to swing it pretty good, which is a good time to be swinging the bat good. It's playoff season.
Yeah, this team's been smacking the ball around. Kaylee swinging ahead, got it way ahead of that one. Second out. The nice thing, Kaylee's main focus is certainly, this is Season Fiascanaro. She's a transfer from Buckeye this year. She plays right field. She's got some speed. She could actually lay down a bunt and beat it out. If she can get a nice slap, get it out of the infield, because there's no way you're going to bunt to try to get DeSalle in. She just doesn't have it with that hamstring.
This is what wins ball games and loses ball games. Clutch 2-out hitting.
Yep, making sure that when the ducks are on the pond, you're bringing them in.
That was not a very good swing right there. About midway through her swing, I think she realized she didn't want to swing at it, but it was too late.
Yeah. That's one of those ones, if you commit, you just go for it. Fiasco, outside.
1 and 2.
They're playing her pretty straight up. Playing her shallow and left, though. There's a high fly ball coming our way. She's underneath it for the third out.
Fair ball.
They leave Emily DeSalle standing at third, do the Lady Eagles, and we got a tie ball game at zeros as we clear and reset everything. We're going to be back right after these messages with the start of the third inning.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
There's the baseball team out there in center field.
Yeah, we're back leading off the top of the third.
Got the
inning.
guys over there. They're seeing themselves on the air and cheering. There you go. That's the undefeated district champions right there. The boys team. You can catch them on 446 Sports when they go for start their playoff game. Next week? They'll
Friday.
have a bye this week.
Yeah, they're going to play South Beauregard Friday, a little 12-inning scrimmage just as a tune-up game, because if they didn't play, they'll have 2 weeks off, and that's not good.
Yeah, Scully was telling me around the diamond Sunday night that they did about 7 innings or something like that against Pineville.
Yeah, they played them Friday at Pineville over at Ward 9, and just to stay sharp and just did situational.
Some work in. We had some really terrible weather earlier in the week, so they got some work in the nets and probably in the gym, but just to get out there and throw the ball around, get Kaylee some work. And Pineville had to prepare for their playoff game as well.
Correct.
A lot of local teams: Tioga, Indian softball, Pineville Lady Rebels, Ash Lady Trojans, Menard, Buckeye. I think Buckeye's a number 2 seed.
They're the 1 seed in
the number 1 seed.
Division 2. They're the 1 seed.
They're the defending state champs.
2-time defending state
champs. Going for 3 in a row.
Going for the three-peat.
Wow. Congratulations, Lady Buckeyes. Or Lady Panthers.
All right.
There you go.
Another strike for Kaylee. Strikeout.
Yeah, that ball did not come close to hitting the ground, but got to give her props for the hustle down the first baseline. 1 out here in the top of the third inning.
Brings up your first baseman, number 4, H. Shear.
Yeah, I wish we had first names. We'd call them out, but they didn't give them to us.
I don't like the first name initial. I like the whole name.
Oh, Coach Barrett, by the way. Want to thank her just for having a lineup. Had some games where had to go through without a lineup, but she knew that. I think she told Coach Scully that they had several people. They knew that they were going to be live and going to have folks in Baton Rouge tuning in. That's why we keep wishing everybody a hello. There's strike 3. Mevin really adding to her strikeout totals here today. I think every out except one has been a strikeout.
Been on the strikeout. That's number 8. 8 of the 9 she struck out.
Back to the top of the order. This is Harvey, A. Harvey. She struck out, but the ball hit the ground. Parati did not throw to first, and she was hustling down and was safe, and then immediately stole second. So here we are, back at the top of the lineup. Strike 1. Parati better be ready. Anything hits the ground, glove it, throw to first. Got another Harvey on deck. 2 Harveys in a row.
Strike 2. Foul off to the third base side.
Did you try to bunt that? Or just a little slap?
Kind of a slap swing.
Giordano seasoned over there at third base. She's got an arm too. She's very accurate with her throws. There it is.
A little outside.
1-2 the count on Harvey. I guess because her name starts with A, she bats first. Because L. Harvey is second. They think they do it alphabetical order? There's a shot. Sophie
hurry.
Giordano, the throw
Nice
over in
play,
time. Nailed her by a half a step for the third out. Great job. I told you she had an arm. There's 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down. No runs scored and no one left on base. The Lady Eagles and the Lady Cubs are tied at 0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we're back right after these messages.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Talking and I'm muted. Second mistake of the day. Causey on the other side of me. This is me right there, Tom Boucher and Causey. And we are here live in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 0-0 score as we get you back to the action here in Alexandria, Louisiana. Home of the Lady Eagles, the Ladies' Nest.
Left fielder Annabelle Draco, who's been swinging a hot bat the last 4 or 5 games. Got a couple home runs.
And if you get it up in the jet stream of this one, the wind is blowing straight out and nobody has taken advantage of it yet. Man, this is a day to get one and ride it high. DeSalle almost had it. It hit the fence in center field. She pulls it this way, we're catching it.
I got 3-0.
Drago. So you're 3-0 now. Would you have her swinging away?
I'd give her the take.
Oh man, I don't know. The way she's been swinging the bat.
I'd give her the take this pitch and the next pitch. And
oh, right there, wide open. I'd have let her run.
Right down Broadway.
Woo, Mr. Campbell. He gave us
harder.
a smaller tarp to tighten it up so it wouldn't be flapping as much. Inside pitch, that'll put a runner on. Drago heads off to first base, and we're back at the top of the lineup with Emma Davis, number 20, the starting second baseman. And she's been swinging, well, they've all been swinging a hot bat lately. Davis, a little bit of power. She can certainly run it over the heads of this outfield. They're playing her way up. Try to go down to catch Drago, but she wasn't going anywhere. Got my mom calling. Hopefully she's watching. There you go. That's a 2-0 count. And Drago making them throw. One of these times they might just mess up and
throw it down the right field line.
Yeah, over the head or underneath her, and then Drago gets second base.
All right.
Tried to lay down the bunt to move her. She's not, I guess that one looked like she was trying to lay it down the first baseline.
Yeah, that's more, she's trying to get on with a base hit. That's not a sacrifice bunt the way she did that.
Yeah, I mean, because you got the third baseman charging and the pitcher. There's a shot. Oh, touched. That's going to be safe at first and second.
Everybody's safe. A little
off the glove of the pitcher. Not able to handle it. A little bit hot coming off the plate. And now Sawyer Shelton coming up. Nobody out. The Lady Eagles threatening now. The go-ahead run for the first run of the game on second in the form of Annabelle Drago.
See if Coach Scully sacrifices them to second and third.
I don't think so. Not with Shelton.
She turned the square and looked like he called that a pitch of a strike.
Nice job by the shortstop to cover third as a third baseman, number 19. Let me get my 19. That is a Fontenot charging.
Oh, outside and high. 1 ball, 1 strike on Shelton.
5 is Harvey. But what a game so far Kaylee Methvin has had. Striking out all the batters except for one, and that was a fly ball to Annabelle Drago out and left. And that was in foul territory. Here's a shot deep. Burn at the left fielder. Could not handle it. That's going to score 1 as they had to hold up, but Drago going to score, and Sawyer Shelton's got the double out here to us. See the crowd and the baseball team. I'm not trying to get fresh, Causey, but the camera handle. So 1 run in for the Lady Eagles. They break the ice. Runners at second and third, and nobody out for Sophie Giordano, the junior third baseman. Ducks on the pond now. You can blow this game wide open in this inning.
I see a lot of they must not do a lot of scouting, because I see a lot of teams move their left fielder way in with Sawyer. She's a slap hitter, but she's got a little power to be so small.
Yes, she does.
She burns a lot of left fielders.
She's burned some left fielders and got inside the park home run. There,
Foul ball.
They should give her first.
First base, yeah.
They called a strike.
I think it hit the knob.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, that's true, because she didn't react like it hit her wrist. I mean, she'd have had a hurt reaction.
She didn't sell it if it did hit her.
I think she wants to hit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 the count. Davis at first, Shelton at second, Sophia Giordano at the plate. There's a high fly ball. Shortstop's going to call for it. Not far enough to get Davis in, even though she's got some speed. So instead, we'll have Addie Wright. First out of the inning, though. Addie Wright, first baseman, number 17, stepping into the plate, into the box. I think she's got 2 home runs on the year.
Number 3 would be nice right here.
Sure would, or just find a gap.
Just a gap, score 2.
Or just if you can put one that you know is going to be a base hit. So Sawyer Shelton can just take off rather than having to hold up to see if they catch the line drive. down the third baseline. Good job by Davis to stay out of bounds.
Yeah, he got a lot of speed on the bases with him at third and Sawyer at second.
1-1 to count. Oh, that looked good.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2 on right with DeSalle. No, yeah, with DeSalle.
On deck.
Like to get right on and have DeSalle have another shot. She hit the fence last time up. Is that full count now?
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't let the umpire decide it for you, Addie.
Nope. Do not go down looking.
Go up there swinging.
Anything
There
close.
we go.
There's a shot. Third base gonna. Oh, did not go home. Gets
Nice.
the out at first.
Nice pickup by the first baseman there.
Interesting. Gave up the run, 2-0. Runner goes to third, and 2 outs. With DeSalle coming to the plate, she had a play at home.
Yeah, it was a good play by third. I think it'd have been a good play at third at home if she would have decided to go to home plate. Little fielder's choice.
We'll take it.
5-3.
Yep, 5-3 with allowing the run to come in. Shelton at third, 2 outs, and 2-0. The Lady Eagles are on the board here in the bottom of the third inning. Play 7 today.
If Coach Barrett was smart, I think I would put her on. I don't think I would pitch to Emily.
Yeah. Automatically Walker. She puts one right across the plate. Reno.
1-0. That's first pitch.
Oh, okay. Where'd I see 2 others?
That was the last batter.
You know, I don't know that I would, if you were going to walk her, just send her and not just say, hey, don't throw her a strike.
Yeah, they changed the rule last year. Used to you had to throw 4 intentional balls, but now they changed the rule. You can just tell them to go to first base.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about throw a pitcher's rhythm off. There's a fly ball. That's high. That's going to be at third base. Oh, one-handed, almost dropped it. But she didn't. The Lady Eagles do not get Shelton in, but they do get 2. And they go to the top of the 4th inning. Lady Eagles lead it 4-2.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, certified transmission.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live for the start of the 4th inning. We talked a little bit about the top half of the bracket. In the bottom half of the bracket, you've got Houma Christian taking on Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson, one of the closer games, beat Dunham 3-1, the 14th seed versus Houma Christian, the 3 seed on the other side. Glenmora, an upset. Congratulations to the Glenmora Lady Wildcats, who are in our district. And they won 20-2 over Metairie Park Country Day on the 12th. Number 22, Glenmora, beating number 11. So went on the road, and they're on the road again, and went on the road again yesterday to Darbon Woods Charter, who had a bye, number 6. And Glenmora Lady Wildcats went down 15-0, but a great first round win in the playoffs, an upset. In the bottom half of that second bracket, number 7, North Lake Christian, a bye. They took on Pope John Paul II, a 10-2 winner over Episcopal out of Baton Rouge. And Catholic High New Iberia, number 15, taking on number 2, St. Charles. Catholic New Iberia, 15, beat number 18, Isidore Newman, 12-2. And that game taking place today, already well underway, may be over. North Lake Christian and Pope John Paul playing tomorrow. And maybe we'll have some updates on those games as we move on.
2-2 count on the second baseman, L. Harvey.
Yep, second batter in the lineup here. One of the games hopefully we can keep an eye on a little bit is the Notre Dame Parkview Baptist, but we won't get a whole lot of updates. There's Sophia Scully getting it. Oh,
nice play.
Nice job by
Giordano.
Woo, scooped it up just on the other side of the circle and threw a bullet over to Addie Wright. A nice stretch and got both the Harveys by a half a step. They're twins, right? Got them by half a step.
Twins or
both of them?
Sisters, one of the two. Brings up number 12, your right fielder, C-Low.
I was waiting for you to say Green afterwards, but C-Low Green. But not just C-Low, L-O-W-E, the right fielder.
Little change up, bounces in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Annabelle. Her left shoe's untied. Annabelle, hey, your left shoe's untied. She knew it.
And she'd be the one that would trip over her own shoestring.
Oh, there's a shot coming our way. Annabelle cannot get to it. The ball's going to the fence. Lowe coming around to second. She gets it into DeSalle, and they'll hold her at second. First hit of the ball game for the ULab Lady Cubs, and it's a double. That was a hard shot.
Hard hit. Nothing Annabelle could have done with that.
No, Drago didn't have a shot at catching it. The only thing she could have done is taken an angle toward the fence, but still, that was a double all the way.
That's the hardest hit ball that they've had in the game.
Yeah, those shots are hard to follow once they get to a certain point because the fence cuts us off. This is about a 12-foot fence.
Yeah, 10, 12-foot fence.
Trying to take third, the throw down, not in time. And the ball got away from Parati, not able to corral it. And the Lady Cubs, with 1 out, have Lowe at third and in scoring position. Number 19, Fontenot, the third baseman, is at the plate.
She struck out her first time.
Almost all of them did.
We'll take another strikeout. Save this run at third.
Lowe was the only one. There's a shot. Nice job. Look back. Oh, nice job by Addie Wright.
Nice pickup,
to scoop it up on the bounce. Sophie Giordano did a nice job of stopping it and holding the runner, and then the throw was in the dirt, but Addie Wright scooped it up for the second out, leaving Lowe at third. Whoa, what if they can get out of this one? This is Rev Salmon, number 18, the catcher. She was a strikeout victim. I think all of them, but was it Lowe, right? Lowe flied out to Drago,
out, and everybody else struck out their first at bat.
So only two batters able to put the ball in play, and that was Lowe, and that was a foul ball at the left field fence that Drago caught, and then Lowe's the only one to put a bat on it. She ended up getting a double, batting from the left-hand side.
Got 1 ball, 2 strike count.
1 and 2, 2 outs. Runner at third is Lowe, and nobody. Oh, went down looking. Mevin gets out of the inning without giving up the run. Lady Eagles lead at 3-0 after 2.5 or 3.5. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 4th inning right after these messages.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
And we're back live in Alexandria, Louisiana. The Lady Eagles holding strong. They put 2 on the board in the 3rd. And we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, and the Lady Eagles did a great job of keeping Lady Cubs off the board as Lowe, the right fielder, slapped a double and made her way to second on a ball that Parati could not corral. Made her way to 3rd and stayed there for 2 more outs. Sophie Giordano doing a nice job making 2 really nice plays at 3rd. The second one especially holding the runner on, and Addie Wright scooping the ball out of the dirt. That was a big out. Kate Parati at the plate now, the catcher #1 for the Lady Eagles. Nice crowd on hand. The Eagle faithful turning out, especially the baseball team here. They're all out hanging off the center field fence. I remember when my daughter Katie, who's now 29 actually, just turned 29. She played left field and right field for the Lady Rebels. And she was playing left field at the time at Live Oak, and all the baseball team and the boys were in left field, and they were ragging her pretty bad. She's a good sport. She took it. She said she fed some back. She got some of them back.
Miss Laura Davis, the assistant principal, is bringing us some waters.
Oh, that is great. Foul ball out of play.
Out of play brings the count to 2-2 on Parati.
I think it was Miss Davis who was in Baton Rouge for the games last weekend and made her way back. She said she watched and had 446 Sports playing in the car. There's a shot to short. It gets by the shortstop out into center field. Parati. You got to give it an error on that one. That one should have been handled.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Causey. Miss Davis bringing us some water. That is very appreciated.
Yeah, we got to go E6 there.
Courtesy runner looks like Parker Nalbadian just went out there, just looking at her size.
Yeah, that's Parker.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, Kate Parati. Kaylee Methvin, the pitcher, number 13, got a chance to help herself out here. Parker going to have to be smart on the base paths. Lady Eagles, no outs here in the bottom. There's a nice bunt up the first baseline, and it goes foul. Well placed. 2-0 Lady Eagles lead it here in the bottom of the 4th. 7-inning ball game. So just the 5th, 6th, 9 outs left for the Lady Eagles to get on the Lady Cubs.
It's been a quick ball game so far. Under an hour, we've played almost 4 innings.
Yeah, over half the game. Parker Nalbadian holding up.
She showed bunt, but held back. Got a count of 1-1 on Methvin.
Number 4 seed here, the Holy Savior Menard Lady Eagles, and ULAB number 13, the number 13 seed. All the way from Baton Rouge. 2-1. University Lab located on the campus. The front doors are actually right across from the Sigma Chi house is close by.
Right.
The farmers. There's a shot. That's a base hit. Left field for Kaylee Methvin. Parker Nalbadian to second. And the Lady Eagles have something going here with Season Fiascanero coming to the plate. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Alpha Gamma Rho, I think, is across the way, and golly, I can see it.
Look like he's going to let Kaylee run for herself. He's not putting in a courtesy.
Well, that's
runner.
true. Usually runs Lions. Amelie Lyons out there, number 34. We got people, Amelie, not healthy today?
I'm not sure.
Cause you didn't have your ears to the grindstone today?
I try to keep up with it. Me and Coach Scully talk daily, and he didn't mention anything, so.
Oh, did you have the day off completely?
Oh, no, I was here today.
Okay.
I just.
There's a nice bunt down the first baseline,
It's going
and it goes foul. That's strike 2, though, isn't it?
No, I just can't work for any more comp time for the year because I'm maxed out.
Oh, my goodness, and it's early.
Yeah, we still got 29 days of school left, so.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I just got to find some replacements to come fill in for me, but I'll be here watching.
So they tell you you can't have any comp time anymore, but then they don't get the replacements. You have to.
Correct.
Okay. They should change that rule. If you were taken off, you get your own replacement, but if they force you not to go, they should find some. Oh, there's a shot to left field. That's going to burn them, and that's going to score 2, maybe. Let's see if they send Kaylee. They're going to hold her up at third. She gets back.
Nice.
Fiasconero with some power to the fence to pick up run number 3, but more importantly, move Kaylee Mevman to third and herself to second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. The Lady Eagles trying to really jack this game wide open. 3-0 the score right now over the University High Lady Cubs. And Annabelle Drago coming to the plate, and the wind blowing straight out center field our way. I mean, put it in the air, Annabelle, and you have yourself a 3-run dinger like you had back in the airline game. That put the game away.
Yeah, that was a big hit, and that nice pitch right there.
In a very close game against a 5A team. It was really the game that put us over the edge to give us the 4th seed.
Yeah, because at the time she hit it was a 1-1 ball game, correct?
Yep. Oh, they finally get the Amelie Lyons in as a courtesy runner. You know, I wonder. I guess you can do it at any time. It doesn't matter.
You don't have to be. You can do it at any time during the.
I wonder what the holdup was. Just kind of forgot it was Kaylee out there.
He might have forgot, or I'm not sure.
I'll tell you, they made the switch now to be able to have a little bit more speed, maybe in case of a pass ball, to try to take advantage.
Right.
Keep the runs coming. Bottom of the 4th inning.
That you don't want your pitcher sliding in home plate.
Yep.
Risking entry.
There's a shot.
Right.
That's a base hit. Fiasconero going to score. That one was bobbled in center field, but it'll be a nice hard single by Annabelle Drago and bring in 2 runs. So the 2 RBI single makes it a 5-0 ball game, and we don't have any outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
That was a hard hit ball by Annabelle, right up the middle.
Yeah, it was a shot.
We got Coach Barrett calling timeout to come out and talk to his pitcher, kind of settle her down a little bit and talk to his team, try to stop the momentum a little bit. But
we're coming back up to the top of the lineup now with Drago at first, back to Davis, Shelton, and Giordano with no outs. Oh my goodness, come on, are you serious? There we go.
Having some technical difficulties over
Well,
there.
I just looked over in the scoreboard. The Wallace Eye Center Associates scoreboard had zeros on it. And I worked so hard to get it right and messing around with my phone to get the scoreboard going, and I didn't even notice. But we're straight now. Runner at first, nobody out, 5-0. As you can see, the Lady Eagles leading the Lady Cubs. We finally got it straight on the Wallace Eye Center Associates scoreboard. Been with us since the beginning of 446 Sports and been the sponsor for the scoreboard. This is back to the top of the lineup. Third time at the plate for Emma Davis. She bunted it back to the pitcher and was throwing out in the first inning. In the third inning, she got a single. Not sure where she hit it to, but made her way all the way around to score. Was that the first run or second run? Trying to steal, she gets in. Oh, they tagged her.
I'd like to.
Looked like a delayed steal.
I'd like to see a replay of that one.
Yeah, I didn't zoom in on it, so I wouldn't be able to give you much. You know, the slide was not smooth. She kind of bounced a little bit, but it looked like she was a delayed steal. And was Emma Davis supposed to swing?
Oh, she missed a.
It was a hit and run, I think.
Signal or
there's a shot lined out to third base, a second out. See if we can get a 2-out rally here. We got 5-0 game here in the bottom of the fourth. See if we can get a couple of more. You know, we get to the fifth, 10-run rule.
Yeah, Coach Scully was talking to him. I think she might have missed the hit and run signal there, but you never know.
Sawyer Shelton burned the center fielder and the left fielder, hitting it out in left center, and it went over their heads. She ended up with a double.
Foul ball out of play down the left field line.
Underneath the toilets.
Underneath the toilets, come out on the backside.
There it is.
Right.
Remember when I was a kid, they'd say, go get that foul ball and turn in for a free Coke. There's a shot. Second base hauls it in. The throw over to first in time. Shelton looked like she was a little speedy there. She looked good running down the baseline. All right, well, we end the fourth with a 5-0 game right now. The Lady Eagles with a good lead and a lot of insurance runs. We'll see what they do with them coming back on defense, see if they can hold them scoreless and not let any momentum slide to the Lady Cubs. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing.
Back live for the start of the fifth inning here in Alexandria, Louisiana. Lady Eagles, Kaylee Methman on the mound. She's been pitching the whole game and having a wonderful game. Stick around after the game. Coach Scully will come and visit with us for a post-game interview.
Yeah, Kaylee's got 9 Ks through 4 innings.
Only giving up 1 hit, the double to Lowe. This is number 2. There's a swing. Had her fooled on that one. This is Underwood. 6th batter in the lineup. Only her 2nd time up, right?
Correct. Who struck out her first at bat. And struck out her 2nd at bat as well.
So 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Lady Eagles, if they can get these 2 outs and have a 5-0 lead, and they can put 5 on the board in the bottom half of the inning, that would end the ball game.
Go home a little early.
Yep. I tell you, the way Methvin's pitching, I think that's one of the reasons why we've had a fast game. Not a whole lot of balls being thrown.
Trying to bunt her way on.
See Carly Menard over there making her way out. The basketball team going, she was a junior, right?
Sophomore.
She'll
be a junior.
She'll be a junior. 2 more years. I saw on Facebook, it looks like she was playing some kind of travel ball, and they won the title.
Yeah, playing down in New Orleans this weekend.
Showing her ring.
playing AAU ball for, I'm not sure if they're out of New Orleans where they're based out of, but they like they went 4-0 on the weekend and won a ring.
There's a pop fly. Sophie Giordano calling it, and she makes the catch in foul territory for the second out. Should be the center fielder, Jackson. That was Maloney, number 14, the pitcher, with the fly out. The left-hander, Jackson, struck out her last time up, went down swinging. Center fielder stepping to the plate. 10 strikeouts. Oh, no, that was a pop fly. There's a little liner, looper to DeSalle for the third out. Lady Eagles get them 1, 2, 3, and that's the way you put them down, not to allow them to get any momentum in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the fifth with the Lady Eagles leading at 5-0. See if they can do some more damage. We'll be back right after these messages.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanic.
And we're back live for the bottom half of the fifth inning. Lady Eagles leading it 5-0. Stepping to the plate will be DeSalle, huh?
Sophie.
Oh, yeah, okay, number 5, Giordano, then DeSalle.
No, Addie. Then DeSalle. They kind of switched 4 and 5 up. Emily's been batting fourth in the 4-hole most of the year, but he's got her in the 5-hole today.
Giordano, Wright, and DeSalle will be the first three batters to face Maloney. Maloney's been on the mound the whole time.
Out of play.
Out almost to the tennis courts. You said the Lady Eagles have 7 hits?
7 hits.
5 runs?
Through 4 or 5 runs.
Just really shocked that no home runs yet with the wind blowing out the way it is. My goodness, it is blowing hard. Giordano way out in front on that one. I tell you what, it's a slow pitch, and then she pitches off speed. You know, just really slow.
It's keeping them off balance, you can tell. I think this team, they like the quickness a whole lot better than the slow pitching that we're facing today, or the slower. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Sophie.
Got to thank Mr. Campbell for this setup here in left field. I think we got the best view in the house. Comfortable. Cover from the sun overhead.
I don't think we're going to get any cover from the wind burn.
Yeah, that's true. Got a big picture window. There's a shot. Foul ball. Not going to chase it with the camera to make you sick. Ball bounced under the fence, I guess. Out to foul out of play.
Miss Guillory's retrieving it, throwing it back in.
.611 on this April 16th, Tuesday.
3-2 count. Here's a pitch.
Oh, there's a fly ball. That's coming our way.
Bye-bye.
That is going to go out.
Off the scoreboard.
Hit the scoreboard.
Goodbye.
Sophie Giordano with the home run, hitting the scoreboard. 6-0, nobody out. There's the excitement if she goes in.
Tom, you just got it out of your mouth about the wind and the home runs, and the next pitch, she crushes it off the scoreboard.
She got it up in the wind. Oh yeah, we knew it right away. I was just making sure it wasn't coming at us.
I'm glad it was 10 feet to the left of us and not right at us.
That That one would have went over us. Maybe, I think it would have gone over my car or
Correct.
hit my car.
I don't know who's
The way I'm parked. But the way it's flying, when I saw the flag, I was like, I can just back up. I think my car will be safe if they hit it over our heads. We got a pitch and change.
We got number 19, who is the third baseman.
Fontenot.
Fontenot coming in to pitch, and I guess Maloney will go to third base like she's got a mask on.
Yeah. This pitch and change brought to you by the Wilder Group, your friends in real estate, Rusty Wilder, broker, and also a Menard graduate. 318-625-7475. 3516 Parliament Court, Alexandria, Louisiana. 71301 is the office number. We're in a brand new office off of Parliament Court, right on the corner of Parliament Court and Lancaster. And on Thursday, April 25th, we're having an open house. So, folks, come on by and check out Rusty and Jennifer Wilder's office, the office of the Wilder Group. And if you need anything, you're buying or selling a house, give us a call. Rusty can help you, or I can help you, or any of the other 9 realtors that we have at the Wilder Group would be happy to help you. But Tom Boucher, that's me, the realtor. Give me a call, 318-792-6755. I want to thank all of our sponsors who have made the opportunity for us to bring you this game and all the games all year long. They're all rotating up in the top left corner, or right corner, and also the Sadler's Towing. Oh. They're our ticker sponsor, which I'm going to have to get the ticker back up. Anyway, Fontenot ready to throw her first pitch to Addie Wright, the first baseman, number 17. Nobody out. Now 6-0 Lady Eagles after that home run blast by Sophie Giordano. Really, really nice to get you a dinger during the playoffs.
Got strike one right down the middle from the new pitcher.
Look for that picture from Lainey Smith on our Facebook page of Sophie holding the ball out.
That'll be on the HSM website after the game. Somebody must have complained about the baseball, the fans in center field. They're making them get down.
They were making some noise, I guess. I guess got too rowdy maybe to the players.
Well, it lasted longer than I thought it would.
There's a shot, not caught by the center fielder. That's Wright gonna go into second, slides in safely for the single and took second on the missed opportunity of trying to catch the ball in center field. That was Jackson out there in center.
You can give her a single and
an error.
An error on the ball getting away from the center fielder there.
To take second. Emily DeSalle coming to the plate. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
They're walking. There you go. Hey, congratulations to the baseball team, undefeated district champs, as they're walking behind us. We're going to see them lining up on the left field line now as they got ushered away from center field and hanging on the fence. They were okay. They just, I guess they started talking.
Yeah, you give them a little bit of rope and they're going to hang
that's
eventually.
Funny. Kate Parati. Parati might take it to there's a shot in front. Second base is out. DeSalle, that's okay. Coach will take that.
Yeah, you don't want her sliding going in right there.
One out, runners on the corners now as DeSalle is out. It is a 6-0 ball game with Medvin coming to the plate. Parker Nalbadian coming into courtesy run for Kate Parati at first. Tell you what, Parker, if they send her, Parker better run extremely hard, because if I'm the catcher, I might be throwing down to get her.
Yeah, at this
with
point
Wright at third.
You take an out any way you can get them at this point in time of the game.
It's a 6-0 ball game, 4 runs away from ending this game. But you knew the coach just walked DeSalle because he didn't want DeSalle getting it up in the wind. It would have gone over the scoreboard. We've seen that.
Seen it several times from her.
Kaylee Medvin can put it out of the ballpark as well. I think she had 2 in one game on the road at Rose Pine, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. District game. She hit 2 out at Rose Pine.
Oh.
Speaking of Rose Pine, they were the 14 seed in Division III non-select, and they went on the road and beat the number 3 seed Kinder. So congratulations to Rose Pine.
That just speaks to the, how difficult the district.
Correct.
Glen Mora winning, upset, an upset. And then Rose Pine upset number 3 seed?
Kinder on the road.
Wow. Congratulations to the Lady Eagles of Rose Pine.
Beat them 3-2.
That's great. Last year they beat us twice. This year we got them back.
Got them back this year, and we're changing districts again next year. Foul ball from Kaylee. Got a 1-2 count on her. Big hit here. Get another run across the board. Help yourself out.
District 4 2A showing up, man.
It's
showing out.
A tough district in softball, basketball. Because
wait till you see what Oakdale does. I hadn't looked. I got to go on there and look at that.
Yeah, we have to look at the non-select Division 3.
Yeah. And I think Oakdale went to.
Yeah,
they played in 4, didn't they?
Correct. Yes, they did. And their softball team, they're pretty good. They battled us both games in district this year.
Yeah, let's see. Pull that up real quick.
And we got a full count.
Medvin at the plate trying to help herself. So Oakdale, number 7 seed in non-select Division 4, beat Varnado 16-0, and they are hosting Grand Lake today at 6 o'clock, so they're just underway. Pickering went on the road against Plain Dealing, 18 versus 15, and won 15-4.
Yeah, they take the long trek up to the Grove, up in Oak Grove, and play the Tigers of Oak Grove.
They took on number 2 Oak Grove and lost 15-0. That game posted already. Oh, it's in the 4th inning, so that's it though. 15 run rule after 3.
All right, season. Let's get you.
But Pickering, a team that we beat like 17-0. There's a shot.
Up the middle's going
interference. They're going to send Parker now Beatty, and she's going to make it to the plate. 2 more runs score as Medvin at second. And
nice piece of hitting by Season there.
And Season Fiasconero with her 2nd hit.
We had obstruction somewhere, but it didn't affect the play at the plate. So
it was at shortstop. Parker Nalbanian was obstructed by the shortstop coming in.
So he put out his left arm for the obstruction call, but there was no play at the plate, so it just
safe anyway.
If she would have got through out at the plate, then we would have come to the third base umpire who had the obstruction call, then that would have been overturned and she'd have been called safe.
1 out, runners at first and second. That's Fiasconero at first, and was that Medvin? Medvin at second. They're not courtesy running far.
Still running.
Yep. Drago at the plate. She had a hard shot. Didn't she single?
Yeah, she singled up the middle, her last at bat.
She could end the ball game right here.
1 swing.
8-0. The score could make it 11-0 and end the ball game.
Here's a pitch. 2-0, a little low.
There's the crowd of baseball players and students who got moved off the center field wall.
So they moved to the left field line.
There's a strike. Drago taking it.
Strike on the outside corner makes the count 2-1.
2-1 the count. You're watching 446 Sports live streaming of Lady Eagle softball. 3-1 the count. I'm Tom Boucher. I'm joined by the resource officer, the Rapides Parish Sheriff's Department for Menard, Causey, joining us. Causey does a great job of taking care of us and keeping us safe, even on the road when we travel. All the teams.
Ooh,
that one off
foul
the
ball
foot.
Off the foot. That'll leave a mark.
One out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mercy rule, 10-run rule is in effect in the playoffs, and it's 8-0 Lady Eagles with one out. Runners, the winning run on first.
3-2 count. Here comes a pitch. And
There's a
she
shot.
up the middle.
That's going to be in the gap. That could score. Fiasconero with the winning run. Fiasconero rounding third with her speed.
That's gonna be the ball
and that is it. The Lady Eagles win it in 4.5. 10-0 over the Lady Cubs of University High. And they are moving on to the 3rd round of the playoffs. One game away from making it to Sulphur, about 2 hours away, and that'll be the Final Four if they can win the next one. So be on the lookout. We're not over here. We're just going to watch them, and we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back. We will talk with head coach Thomas Scully on the big win today, a 10-0 win over the 13th ranked Lady Cubs of University High. We thank everybody from Baton Rouge for giving us a call or tuning in to the live stream. If you did, if you have some folks who didn't get to see the game and want to go back and watch it, they can. It's archived on our 446sports.com website. Just go to the Stream Nation or go look at the high schools and click Menard and then look for the game. It'll be dated today, but it won't be there for a little while. It'll take about an hour or so to get in there because we're going to be still live for a little while as you see the Lady Eagles coming in to do their talk with head coach Tom Scully in left field as they normally do. And we're going to take our commercial break, and we'll be back right after these messages. We'll do some recap with some stats. We'll get Causey to go through it for us and tell us strikeouts and hits and everything else. Back in a moment. You're watching live Lady Eagle softball on 446 Sports.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live in Alexandria, Louisiana. You can see Coach Scully still having a conversation with his team. The Lady Eagles have just won their first playoff game of the year, the second round game, 8-0 over the 13th ranked Lady Cubs of U High. And while I try to get the bracket back, I'm going to turn it over to Causey, and he's going to talk a little bit about the stats for the Lady Eagles offensively and defensively at pitching for Kaylee Medvin. Causey?
Kaylee Medvin, she threw 5 innings, give up no walks, struck out 10. And offensively for the Lady Eagles, I had them down for 12 hits and 10 runs, which was the final score was 10-0.
Yep.
And what I pointed out to Tom during the break, the 6, 7, 8, 9 of the lineup went 6 for 9 and had 7 of the 10 runs. I know Coach Scully's going to like to see that when he gets a chance to look at the scorebook. That's a big stat when you get that much production from your 6 through 9 hitters.
Isn't it? I mean, Drago had several RBIs tonight, 2 of them there, driving them in from Season Fiasconero from first and Kaylee Medvin from second on a hard shot to center field. I mean, that Fiasconero came through, 2 for 3 with scored twice.
Correct.
And had a couple of RBIs as well.
And
Parati and Medvin coming through. I mean, big. And then the big shot by Sophie Giordano to get the 5th inning going. It was 5-0 when we entered the bottom half of the 5th inning. Needed 5 runs. We talked about it. They could end it if they could do it. And Giordano got them fired up. Hitting's contagious, right?
It is that.
So talk about on the other side of the aisle, the Lady Cubs. They actually only got, was it 1 hit?
1 hit.
Or 2?
The double down the left field line here.
By Lowe. She's really the only one that really laid a bat on the ball. She flied out to Drago in left.
Annabelle, and she hit a double down the left field line. And we had a couple flied out to shortstop.
Third base.
Third base. We had a 5-3 put out, a couple 5-3 put outs, another F9 to the left fielder, and everybody else was K.
Yeah, so 10 Ks today for Medvin, double-digit strikeouts for the freshman. And just, I'd like to know, her total has got to be getting up there in the 430s for strikeouts, because we were, you know, just a couple of weeks ago, they celebrated 400 strikeouts for her in her career at Menard, and she's still got 3 more years.
Just 2 years.
So coming up, we got Coach Scully coming over, and we'll get an opportunity. We're going to switch. I'm going to mute the mic a little bit so you don't hear us flopping around, but I'm going to give Coach Scully my mic and switch up with Causey here in just a second. We'll be back, right? We're not leaving, so keep your eye on Coach right there. All right, there's Coach. You're good right there. I'm going to get you set. Coach Thomas Scully, head coach of the Lady Eagles, with us now tonight. Congratulations, Coach. What a huge victory for the Lady Eagles tonight. 10-0 over the 13th-ranked Lady Cubs of University High. Coach, I mean, it was a solid game all the way around for the Lady Eagles, defensively, offensively. I mean, they did it all today.
Yeah, they did. We did defensively. I thought that was our most solid game we've played all season. Giordano at third made some really great plays there early on to take away their speed. And so, that was the difference maker for us making those plays.
Speaking of that, though, that second play in the 4th inning that Giordano had, it may have been the top of the 5th, but she scoops it up right to the right side of the pitcher, holds the runner at third low, so it was in the top of the 5th, and then throws over. But Addie Wright digs it out of the dirt.
She did. Addie did a great job, and she's done a great job. That's one of those drills we work all the time, and Addie did a great job. And look, this is the thing. We just tell them next play, next pitch, next throw, and they did it today. I'm very proud of them. We didn't start out like we wanted to as coaches. We didn't jump on them early. She did a great job of keeping us off balance and spinning the ball. But as we got to the second time around, third time around, we started getting our timing down. And, of course, they brought in number 19, the third baseman, who was another pitcher. She had a little bit more velocity. And then
it teed off on that.
Yeah, we just got into our wheelhouse in.
So talk a little bit about that. You can look at it. I just didn't get a shot of it, but I said that Giordano would be taking her picture with Laney with the ball held out. That one hit the scoreboard. We thought we might have had a chance at it when it first came off the bat. That was a heck of a bomb to start the bottom half of the fifth to get the 5 runs to end it early. But look at that scorebook right there, and check out 6, 7, 8, and 9 and what they did. 6 of the 10 runs coming from the bottom half, or 7 of the 10 runs coming from the bottom half of the lineup, Coach. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that.
No, you can't. And here's the thing, you know, we don't ever look at, and we preach this to our girls, it doesn't matter if you're batting 1 or you're batting 9. Everybody has a job to do, and all we ask you to do is just do your job. And at the end of the day, I think we're going to be fine.
Yeah, you know, we had DeSalle. I mean, look, Sunday, I don't know if you knew she was playing or not, but we talked a little bit about it, and it came up, and her hamstring was still bothering her, and we thought Ledette was going to be at second and Emma Davis at short, but DeSalle was able to gut it out. You know, when she hit that double, she pulled up at second base, still kind of feeling it a little bit. Everything okay with her?
Yeah, she was fine. She just it felt different running. That was probably the first time she really had ran in probably a week and a half. So she didn't tweak it. You know, she's not used to running, so she let up a little bit. But you know, having her back in the lineup did a great thing. You know, here's the thing: she gets a walk. They intentionally walk her, and then you know, then you got Parati up, and you know, Parati's been steady all year for us. And that's the thing I tell those girls all the time, and this is what we preach. Pass the bat to the next person, and let's see what they can do. Just give the next person a chance to swing it, and we did tonight. And look, 8 and 9 had about 85% of our runs. They knocked in about 85% that season, and Annabelle Drago, they hit the ball hard tonight. So did Parati. You know, Kaylee did a great job of fighting up there. But when you got your bottom of your order rolling it to the top, it gives your top, who's always on fire, it gives them an opportunity. And, you know, everybody needs to do their job, and we did it tonight. Very proud of them. Mevan in the circle was lights out. She was phenomenal.
Mevan,
10 strikeouts.
10 strikeouts, 1 hitter.
Yep.
I mean, it was low. The only one to really get a solid hit on Mevan, one was the foul ball out here caught by Drago in left field, and then the double that got by Drago. That was a line drive. Drago didn't have a chance.
Right.
Just got to it to keep her at second.
Yep. And that was a pitch that we called, and we just didn't have the defense in the right spot. So, but very proud of these coaches, you know, for just sticking with these players and just making them, forcing them to stick to the plan, and we did that. Coach Julio talked about that. We made some adjustments. He made an adjustment. So here's the thing that we always look at with quality at bats. Giordano, Annabelle Drago, and Season Fiescanera all had 2 strikes on them, and they crushed the ball. So did Parati. So we tell them that third pitch is for us. That third strike, if you've got 2 on you, that's your 2. That third one's for your team. Find a way to get on base. And look, they hit the ball hard.
They did. Great job. Congratulations, Coach. Any word, were y'all getting any updates in the dugout at all about the Notre Dame Parkview Baptist game?
No.
Number 5 versus number 12? Because one of those teams is coming up here.
Sure, absolutely. And we don't know if it'll be Friday or Saturday, but they started at 5:30, so I'm not sure. They're probably a little over an hour in. Honestly, I wasn't worried about them. I was more worried about us and what was going on in our dugout. And we'll see. Maybe we'll hear something tonight, and we'll make plans for that, and then we'll get that word out sometime tonight or tomorrow morning.
Head Coach Thomas Scully, thanks for joining us after the game, Coach.
Go Eagles.
Appreciate you. Go Eagles. So we'll wrap it up here. Lady Eagles win it 10-0 in 4.5, and you heard it. The bottom half of the lineup really produced for the Eagles. I want to thank Causey for being up here and hanging out with me and helping me out with the scorebook. You know, it was a great job. Really enjoyed having you, Causey.
Thanks for letting me come up here.
Your final thoughts.
If we can play, if the bottom of the lineup can do what we did tonight against whoever we play Friday or Saturday, we're going to have a good shot at going back to Salford.
Yeah, let's hope it's Friday. That would be the best day for me, so for us to be live. But we will have it live either way, Friday or Saturday. Our last game of the season for the Lady Eagles, because we don't get to do it down at the championships. LHSA won't let us do a live stream down there. So be sure to join us live at 446sports.com, whatever day it is. We'll throw the link out there for you. And but come out and watch them live. This is really good softball, and it's a great entertainment, and it doesn't cost very much, and it's as wholesome as it gets.
Good softball, and the girls appreciate everybody that shows up to support them. That makes them feel good.
Let me update it right there so you can see it. 10-0 the final. The Lady Eagles over the Lady Cubs here at the Nest in Alexandria, Louisiana. This has been a presentation of 446sports.com live streaming. For Causey, I'm Tom Boucher. God bless. Have a great night, and we will see you
Next
soon,
time.
maybe
Go
on
Eagles.
Friday or Saturday. Go Eagles.